What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little simple. We're going to just do a reverse level on the truck and take off the side steps, give it a little bit different look, a little makeover, if you will. Also, the truck does ride pretty rough on the road when there's a lot of potholes and everything around here due to winter time. But so when I bought this truck, they said it had a tow package on it, which it clearly doesn't. There's no fifth wheel or gooseneck or anything in here. It'd be nice. I wished it did, but instead it came with these like bump stops over the rear axle that are really low. I'll show you here. And it had the brackets for like an in-bed camper, so I'm pretty sure it was like a camping package of some sort. But anyways, it is what it is. And I have the regular stock bump stops, so we'll be putting those back in because dropping it would just be resting on the axle. So let's hop into it. Alright, starting here with the shocks. We're going to loosen the top up, undo the bottom, then go back and undo the top. Pull that out, put the new one in, top first, then the bottom. Then we'll do the same over here. There's the top, the bottom just on the other side. Set you guys up, do a little time lapse. Well, we got the old shock absorbers out, and this was the passenger side, so it's facing the front of the truck. That's 72,000 miles on them, not too bad, but definitely time to replace them. And here are the bump stops that it took off. These are those ones, I guess, for a camper or maybe hauling if you don't want airbags. I mean, it's pretty sweet, but I'm hoping that replacing those with this stock one will alleviate some of the bumpiness and hard riding in the truck, but we'll find out. Alright guys, so now we're going to get to the leveling part, reverse level. We're going to drop the back end. So we're going to undo these U-bolts, and then these bolts on the inside that keep the whole pack together will still stay. This pack will stay together, the top three, and our goal is to remove these three plates down here. We'll just put them back up on top so the U-bolts still fit, and they should drop about 1.5 inches, hopefully. And we'll go from there. Get you guys set up, do a little time lapse. There we go. everything back together, and we just need to, it was important to get that centering pin in there, as I'll show you in a sec. It's got to go down in this hole here when everything comes back together. Alright, now putting the U-bolts back, just remember to kind of keep them even. You don't want one side super long, the other not. They're short and long, so just try and keep them all even. I'm putting them all back, and now I'll just put a little paint on it, touch it up, make it look good. And we are done with the reverse level there. Went ahead and painted it. The only thing different between this and the passenger side is your e-brake line here. So you definitely want to be careful when dropping this down. So you may have seen in the video I kind of got snagged up on this, but figured out how to get around it. I'll show you the other side. I went ahead and just did this one. So it's all done too. Let's see, using light here. Here you can see we got the three plates up top. Everything is kind of painted up. We're just on the overload. So we're good. Let me check that, but we're good there. Now we just gotta put the bump stops in, so I'll grab those and get them in. These do look super tiny now, but I guess we will find out once we get the wheels and get it set on the ground and see what that is like. So get this one on and the other side. You can kind of see it over there. See if we can focus. There's that one. So we got both of them in. Let's get the wheels on. I'll do that. You guys don't have to watch. Everyone knows how to put some wheels on. And we'll go from there. Let's see how much we went down. Let's see what she's got. Nice. I don't know. I'll have to pull it out tomorrow and see. I think it looks pretty good. Probably settle a little bit. New shock absorbers. Definitely feels lower. It's like right at chest height here. Get out the tape measure and see. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped on this. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, let's see. It's not going to focus. But it's right about 9 1/4 off the wheel. Let's go look at the front. So the front's still a little bit lower. Right under 8. But a lot better than it was. Got those nice shiny Bilsteins. Will probably rust by this time next year. Alright, well, the sun is setting and it's starting to rain, but I'm gonna just cut here and then tomorrow morning I'll pick up. We'll take it out, see how much lower it is. Maybe we'll settle a little bit overnight. And well, I'll see you in the morning. We'll see you soon. What's up? Welcome back. Today, it's the next day. We're going to wrap up this little video with taking these Side steps off. I actually really do like having them. Because around here in the wintertime, it's nice to, you know, when you step up out of the snow, kick your boots off. It's just easy to get in and out of the truck. I don't know, I like them, but mine are a little cancerous right now, so we're gonna get rid of these. Definitely don't want that stuff on there. It's getting bad. So I don't know, I might try to paint them up, maybe throw some bed liner, or I don't know, try something on them, and then we can always reinstall them later. But everything here is done, all wrapped up. I showed you last night. And then we'll pull it out and take a look at the new look. All right, let's hop to it. That's gonna be a wrap on this video. Taking out the 3 bars on each side, took it down about 1.5 inches, which I'm pretty stoked for. And I think it would be perfectly level if we did the leveling bar as well, or the overload. If we took out the overload bar as well, but I want to keep that in for now. Maybe I'll take it out when I get some airbags. I just don't want it to squat horribly bad when I do tow. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on where it is. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. If you could give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, that'd be great. And remember, until next time, enjoy the ride.